Hi, my name is Sarah Best, and I am a nutritionist. However, my clients like to joke that I'm the nutritionist who never talks about food. And that's because my approach might be a little bit different than what you're used to. I don't give meal plans to my clients. I don't post recipes on the internet. I don't really talk about protein, carbs, fat, that kind of thing. My focus, my obsession really, is all about what's going on up here. It's all about the patterns, the habits, the behaviors that keep sabotaging our best efforts to make healthy choices and to really stay on track with healthy eating. So what I love to talk about is things like cravings or nighttime binging or self-sabotage, those old habits that we continue to fall into, even though we want to make better choices, but we just can't seem to break those old patterns. That's really what gets me out of bed in the morning, and that's really what I work with my clients and my students on almost entirely. So what I want to talk to you about today is two things actually that I hear about probably the most. This is probably what I get the most questions about when I'm online or when I'm talking to people at events, and that is, how do I get more motivation to stay on track, and how do I get more willpower, right? So people feel like, and I hear this over and over again, that they do really well. I do really well all day, and then they kind of go off the rails at night, or they do really well all week, and then the weekend just becomes a big binge fest. Or, they might do really well even for a few weeks, or, they might do like a 21-day program, but then life gets in the way and they just have a real hard time being consistent over a long period of time with healthy choices, a healthy lifestyle. So they just lack that motivation to really stay on track when life gets in the way. The second is willpower. People feel like they don't have enough willpower. They feel like when there's certain foods around or when they're in certain situations, they're just no longer in control. They literally feel like they can't say no. And they ask me all the time, how do I get more willpower? I wish I had more willpower. So I decided to design a 5-day challenge that is all about magnifying your motivation and supercharging your willpower. So this is going to be a 5-day challenge. It's totally free to sign up and join. And every day for the 5 days, you're going to get an email from me. And if you're in my private Facebook group, I'll also be posting a video in there each day. And each day, this email and a video are just going to contain one simple tip or strategy that you can start playing with that day and experimenting with that day to really start boosting your motivation and really increasing the amount of willpower that you have. The great thing about motivation and willpower is that they really are skills that you can learn and get better at. That's the great news. And that's what we're going to focus on in this challenge. Each day for the 5 days, I'm going to give you a different little exercise or strategy that you can start working with to really see dramatic shifts in the amount of motivation that you have to stay on track and the amount of willpower that you have to say no to the foods that might not be serving you. So we are going to get started on September 21st. The link is below or above, depending on where you're watching, to sign up. You can sign up right away, and we'll all get started together on September 21st. I really hope you'll consider joining. Again, it's totally free, and it's a great way, especially after the summer, where sometimes we've been out of our normal routine and maybe we've gone off the rails a little bit in terms of our healthy eating and our healthy lifestyle choices. So this is a great time and a great opportunity to jump on a challenge like this and come together with a community of like-minded people who are working to do the same thing, get some new tools and strategies for your toolbox, and really set yourself up for massive success going into the fall and holiday season to really be able to stay consistent with your healthy eating choices and really have that willpower to say no to the foods that do not align with the vision that you have for what you're trying to create for yourself and your body and your health. So I really hope you'll consider joining us. We start on September 21st, and I would love to have you. Talk to you soon. Bye.